Molly is a yellow tender engine. She enjoyed working on the island of Sodor. Molly sometimes can be quite sensitive. One day, Molly was pulling the express, and she's waiting at the platform of Wellsford Station. Just then, Diesel pulled up. "Hello, Molly," said Diesel. "You enjoying pulling the express?" Yes," said Molly. "How come you get to pull the express and not the cleaner engines? You're so dirty, you can't even pull this job, anyway." Molly felt offended by Diesel. That's not nice," said Molly. "Please don't say it again." "I'm just saying," said Diesel. Just go take a wash down or be repainted, because yellow is the worst color ever." "Please stop being so mean to me," said Molly. "Please." "Whatever," said Diesel. "Goodbye, Stinky Steamy." And Diesel popped away. Molly cannot believe what Diesel said. It was time to go, so Molly popped away with the express. The next day, Molly was pulling some trucks. She stopped at the station when Diesel pulled up again. "You again?" said Molly. "What do you want?" "Oh, nothing," said Diesel. "I think pulling dirty trucks is your thing, 'cause, well, look at you. You're dirty." "Can you stop it with all those some mean stuff you said to me? It's getting annoying." How about no, you stinky steamy? You still haven't gotten into a washdown yet. So bye." "What did I ever do to you?" said Molly. "Why you keep teasing me? I never did anything wrong to you." "Why do you care?" said Diesel. "You're a Steamy, and I'm a Diesel. Diesel's rule. Steamy's, well, drool. I don't know. Just do your work, you dirty." Molly, however, felt very upset. Just then, Edward the Blue Engine popped up. "Hello, Molly," said Edward. "What's wrong?" "Diesel has kept teasing me over and over. What's his problem?" "I don't know," said Edward. "Diesel always thinks he's better than any other Steamy. And besides, just ignore Diesel." "I'll try," said Molly. That afternoon, Molly was now taking a rest. Just then, Diesel came again. "Wow, what a lazy engine you are, taking a rest here." Molly saw Diesel, but she ignored him just like Edward told him. "Molly, are you gonna talk or not?" Molly still ignored him. She tried to. "You know what?" said Diesel. "If you're gonna ignore me like that, I'm gonna bump you off the rails." Diesel backed up, ready to bump Molly. "Okay, here I go." "No," said Molly. Wait, stop! But it was too late. Diesel had bumped Molly. Luckily, Molly wasn't hurt. She didn't come off the tracks. Just then, Sir Topham had arrived with his car. He saw everything that happened. Diesel, said Sir Topham Hatt, I cannot believe what you did. Oh no, Sir Topham Hatt, you saw everything? Yes, said Sir Topham Hatt. Edward told me what has happened, and I can't believe you would tease Molly like that. I'm very ashamed of you, you know. Say you're sorry to Molly. No, how about I do all the work, and I won't say sorry to her. No, says the top of the hat. Do your work after say you're sorry. Fine, said Diesel. Sorry, Molly. It's okay, said Molly. Molly knew that the next time whenever an engine teases her, she will just ignore it right away. Even ignoring the diesels. But there are some diesels that are quite nice. Like Boko, Mavis, and Salty. That night, Thomas went to Tim's sheds to have a rest. He saw Percy there. Hi, Percy. How was the work? It was a little tough, but it was all right. Hey, I have a question. What is it? Can you imagine what it would be like if engines have hands? I'm not sure. Let's think about it. The signalman is sleeping again. Hey, signalman, please. Oops. Sorry. Hey, Percy. High five. Hey, Diesel, come back over here. Try to get me, Thomas. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, right. Uh-oh. I'm slipping. Ugh! Ow. Someone, help! Help me! Goodbye, Steamy. Oh, my hand. Ah! Ow. That was easy. Wait a minute. Engines don't eat. I'm running out of control. Help me, please. Help. I got you, Jeremy. Whew. Thanks, Thomas. Hey, sir. High five. Signalman, why are you sleeping again? Don't make me break the window with my claw. Ow! Not again. That was easy. Again. Hey, wait a minute. Engines don't drink. Okay, I thought it would be really cool if we have hands, but that'll be kind of awkward. We are engines. We pull and push trains, and we shunt them. That's our job. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's always lots of work for the engines. And the engines, however, wants to be very useful. Some engines, however, doesn't want to do the work because they think it's way too much. There is one engine who doesn't want to do all the work and is being lazy all the time. And that is Dennis. Dennis is a gray diesel. Whenever every day he always gets to do a job, he feels like it's way too much and he doesn't want to do it. One day, he is sent to help Edward to shunt some coaches and trucks at the yard. Dennis looked. He could see that all the rolling stock were disorganized. "That's a lot to do," said Dennis. "Yeah," said Edward, "but don't complain, Dennis. Just try to do all the work you can, okay? Don't be lazy again." "Just saying." "Okay," said Dennis. They were soon working hard. But however, Dennis is being lazy again. So Edward had to do most of the work. Dennis's driver tried to move Dennis, but Dennis still have his brakes on. Dennis doesn't want to do it. He can't help it. Soon, the job was done completely, but Dennis only helped a little bit. "I'm sorry," said Dennis. "It's just that it's way too much work for me. I can't help it." "I know," said Edward. "You had to learn how to work hard," said Edward. "If you don't work hard, then Sir Topham might send you away. You don't want that to happen, do you?" "No," said Dennis. "Guess not." The next morning, Sir Topham came to Dennis at the shed. "Dennis," said Sir Topham, "I'm just gonna let you stay in the shed for a while, just so you realize that doing work is most important, instead of just staying here all day. So there's no job for you today, and I'm gonna let you out here if you want to be very useful." "Okay, sir," said Dennis. He felt a little happier. Dennis watched as the other engines passed by doing their work. At first, Dennis thought it was cool to not do any work, but then he's starting to get a little bored. The next day had come, and he still had no job. Dennis now felt even more bored. He really wanted to get out, but Dennis didn't know how to ask. The next day had come, and Dennis still doesn't have a job. He is still watching the other engines pass by. And then it is now the next day. And finally, Dennis had it. "Oh dear," said Dennis, "I shall never come out. Now I know why I had to do every work, because there's nothing to do." At last, Sir Topham came. Please, sir, can I come out now? I promise I'll be very useful. Okay, Dennis, says Sir Topham Hatt. And I promise I won't be lazy next time. Dennis was happy that he finally get to go out, and now he learned how to be very useful by doing the work. That night, Thomas and his friends were sleeping at Timothy's sheds. Thomas had a dream, and the dream came out like this. This is going to be the best Easter egg hunt ever. Thomas, however, in his dream, was trying to find the Easter eggs. As Thomas was trying to find the Easter egg, he could see something that made his eyes go wide. Whoa! That is the biggest basket I ever seen. Wonder what's that doing there? Okay, so is the egg right behind it? Oh yes, yes it is. He coupled onto the second truck with the egg, and then he went to find 3 more. Just then, Thomas went to the Sodor Search and Rescue Center, and he could see Harold on the top of the helipad. "Hello, Thomas," said Harold. "Hello, Harold. Have you seen an Easter egg anywhere?" No," said Harold. "I haven't seen any Easter eggs here." Just then, the doors opened by itself, since Thomas is dreaming, and he could see the Easter egg. Okay, all I need is 2 more eggs. What is this? That is not an egg. That looks like a boulder. What is that doing there on Sodor? Seriously? "Only 1 more," said Thomas. Just then, Thomas could see a yellow truck loaded with a golden egg. It shined brightly. "Ooh," said Thomas. "I like this kind of egg. So gold." What the? That claw. Wait a minute. Diesel 10? Hey, give me back my egg. It's mine. "Sorry, Thomas. Guess you're gonna chase me now. Try to get me. Come back here." Just then, Thomas got the golden egg. "Take that, Diesel 10. Thank you, Boulder." And Thomas. Hey, Thomas. Thomas, wake up. Huh? You were dreaming.
Oh, sorry, Percy. I was dreaming that I was doing an Easter egg hunt. It was fun, but Diesel 10 got the last egg, which is a gold egg, and but luckily Boulder just crashed into him. Hmm, that was a weird dream, but it was fun because it had Easter eggs on it. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came. Thomas, your job is to pull a train that is very special for the Easter holiday. Okay, said Thomas. Hopefully a diesel won't try to steal it. Seriously, Diesel 10?
The then controller told Rheneas to do an important job. Skarloey doesn't have one today. Oh well, said Skarloey. At least I'll have some rest. Rheneas was puffing along the line with his coaches. Soon he arrived at the station. Just then, George the Steamroller rolled next to him. George is a steamroller who is being very rude to all the other engines on Sodor, and he always complain about railroad tracks and always think roads are the best. Hello, George, said Rheneas. Hi, said George. Why are you so happy? I mean, because of these tracks? I mean, tracks are no good. They should be turned into roads. Don't be rude, okay? Who cares? Said George. You steam engines need to be scrapped. Roads are much better than that. That rhymed, I think. I don't know. These railroad tracks are useless. And George rolled away. He's always been so rude, said Rheneas. That night, Rheneas came to the sheds and talked to Skarloey about George the Steamroller. George is always rude every time whenever he sees us, and still thinks that roads are the best. Yeah, says Skarloey. He does what he does. Anyway, let's get some sleep. The next morning, Skarloey now had a job today. Mr. Percival said that he was gonna pull an important goods train. Skarloey was happy to get out again. He popped along the line pulling an important job. Right behind him. He thought it was going to be a good day today, but it wasn't. He could see that George the Steamroller was sitting on the tracks, and he was blocking Skarloey's way. What are you doing, George? Said Skarloey. Trying to get rid of these railroad tracks. You know how much I love roads. Don't do that, said Skarloey. And can you please get out of the way? I have an important job to do. Rubbish, said George. Soon, George was finally off the tracks. When will he learn, said Skarloey.
That night, Skarloey came to the sheds and talked to Rheneas. George the Steamroller does what he does, and he'll never stop being so rude. Just then, Mr. Percival, also known as the Thing Controller, came to Skarloey and Rheneas. I heard about what happened with George today, so he's been punished. Really? Said Rheneas. Looks like he won't be squashing railroad tracks then. Skarloey and Rheneas now fell happily to sleep.
I'm bored. I don't know what to do now. Billy is an orange tank engine. When he first came to the island of Sodor, he has been very silly, and now he learned how to be very useful. Just then, Charlie the purple engine popped up next to him. Charlie is the same class engine as Billy, and he always tells jokes whenever he sees someone. Hi, Billy. Hi, Charlie. You want to hear a joke? Yeah, I guess, since I'm bored and I have nothing to do now. Knock, knock. Wait, there's no door. No, when I say knock, knock, you get to say who's there. It's just a joke I'm about to tell. Oh, okay. Who's there? Orange. Orange who? Orange, you're glad you get the joke because you're painted orange? Both Billy and Charlie laughed. Just then, Stanley, the silver saddle tank engine, popped up. You could see Charlie and Billy talking to each other. Hello, you two, said Stanley. Do you mind if I sleep here tonight? Sure. I got some jokes to tell you. Okay, so what's the joke? Okay, here's one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock. Charlie, seriously, who's there? Knock, knock. Who's there? Seriously, who's there? Diesel. Okay, diesel who? Diesel oil. Okay, I get it, but not that much. Okay, here's another one. Knock, knock. Who's there? Orange. You already told that joke, remember? You sent it to me earlier. I did? Whoa. I told so many jokes to every other engine, I guess I almost ran out of them. Ooh. I got one. You know what, said Billy. Can you at least tell a story, Charlie? A story. Oh, I got one. It was during that snow day, and Stephen the rocket rocketed past us. He was going so fast, and I told you that joke and... Whoa, wait a minute. I already know what happened during that snow day. Seriously, you had to say what happened again? Oh, come on, man, at least get it. No, I mean, how Stephen rocketed past us? I mean, he doesn't even look like a rocket. I'm not saying that he's a rocket. I said he just rocketed past us. Well, why can't you say that he went fast? But he can't really go fast. I mean, oh, look. Look at him puffing down the track right now. He's going very slow. I mean, he's not even going that fast. Oh, you're silly, Billy. Huh, get it? 'Cause Billy and silly rhymed, and, well, you know. Both Charlie and Billy talked very crossly to each other. Stanley, however, needed some sleep. But he can't just sit here all night with them arguing. Oh, I want to get out of here. Oh wait, my driver left. Oh well, this is going to be over soon. Flora is another one of the female engines on the island of Sodor. She is a steam tram, just like Toby. She is painted yellow all over and has a gray top, and it says Sodor Tramways on the side, and also her name, Flora. She also have her tram car. It is a double-decker coach so that more passengers can get inside, which has more seats in it. One day, Flora was waiting at the midway station for the passengers to get out and some to come in. You could see Balji the double-decker bus. "Hello, Balji," said Flora. "What do you want?" Flora is the opposite of Balji. Flora has always been very kind to everyone. Balji's not being nice to Flora. "And what's with that tram car?" said Balji. "Come on, I'm much better than that. Railways should be ripped up, and the roads they're much better than anyways. And scrap your coach, it looks hideous. I mean, I'm the double-decker bus, and leave it to me. I can collect more passengers than you ever do." And Balji rolled away. Flora was shocked by this. "I cannot believe he is being so rude. What's with everyone being very rude these days?" Flora had arrived at Wellsworth Station. Just then Toby popped up next to her. "Hello, Flora. How's your day today?" "It was good. I enjoyed it. But what I don't enjoy is Balji's bad attitude. When I say hi to him, he just say rude stuff about my coach. And then about this railway." "Yeah," said Toby. "He's always been like that ever since he first came here to the island of Sodor. You better be careful though. He might be up to trouble." "Don't worry," said Flora. "I will." The passengers got in Flora's tram car. Then she set off. The next day, Flora was having a good time. But Balji, not so much. Flora stopped by to see what is going on. "What is going on?" said Flora. "I broken down," said Balji. "Now I can't get the passengers there on time." "Can I take your passengers?" said Flora. "I promise I'll get them on time." "No," said Balji. "No, you won't." "Don't be rude," said Flora. "All that matters is that I want to get the passengers to the station on time."
Fine, said Bulgy. The passengers got in Flora's tram car, and Flora set off. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? Said Bulgy.
Emily was not in a good mood today. Even the troublesome trucks were giving her trouble. "What's the matter, Emily?" said Henry. "You've been acting like that for 2 days." "I'm just so mad. It's just that Sir Topham Hatt doesn't give me a new coat of paint and a washdown whenever I'm doing the job. Sir Topham Hatt should know that I worked very hard on doing work, and look at me." "I know," said Henry. "Just calm down a little." "I can't," said Emily. "How should I calm down when I can't get a new coat of paint and a washdown?" "Ugh," said Emily. "Why can't I just pull clean coaches?" "Really?" said the trucks. "'Cause, well, you're dirty too, Emily." "Be quiet," said Emily. "I'm tired of your nonsense." She is so angry that she let out a wheeze of steam, which blew the yard manager's hat off. "Hey!" "Oops. Sorry," said Emily. That night Sir Topham Hatt came to Emily. Sir Topham Hatt does not look happy. "Emily," said Sir Topham Hatt, "you really need to behave." "But, sir—" "No buts," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I knew you might say that." The next morning Emily doesn't have a job to do since she's misbehaving and complaining. All she can do is just watch the trains pop by. Then she's beginning to think of what she had done yesterday, and she realized how rude she was, and that she's complaining way too much. Huh. I guess I, well, guess I, oh, what am I saying? I knew I shouldn't complain. Complaining is not very good. It isn't right. Emily wanted to get out and say sorry, but she didn't know how. The next day, the weather had changed. Henry was pulling a long goods train, but the trucks were up to no good. Henry puffed up to Gordon's Hill. Hold back," said the trucks. "Be quiet," said Henry. He tried to go up to the top, but the rain made the rails so slippery that Henry slipped, and also the trucks are hauling him back. "No," said Henry. Henry couldn't get the train at the top of the hill. "Bother," said Henry. So Topham Hatt came to Emily to talk about Henry. "Emily," said Sir Topham Hatt, "Henry is stuck at Gordon's Hill. Do you think you can help him?" "Of course I will," said Emily. "I realized how rude I was, and I realized that complaining isn't the right answer. Don't worry, sir. I promise. I'll be very useful." "I'm here," said Emily. "Now, let's do this." Emily coupled up to the back of the train. Then Emily began to push as hard as she can. Just then, the train began to move. Henry's wheels began to move, so did the trucks and Emily.
They got the train all the way to the top of the hill. "We're doing it! We're doing it!" said Henry. "Yes, we are! Yes, we are!" said Emily. "Nothing can stop us." They both soon arrived at the station, on time. "Thank you, Emily," said Henry. "Well done, Emily," said Emily's driver. Emily felt proud for what she had done. That night, Sir Topham Hatt came to Emily at the sheds. "Well done, Emily," said Sir Topham Hatt. "I'm very proud of you. And I decided to give you a new coat of paint and a wash down." "Thank you, sir," said Emily. Douglas, the Scottish twin, Donald's brother, was puffing along the line. And also, Charlie and Billy were talking to each other. "Hey, Billy, you want to hear a joke?" "No." "Please." "Oh, wait, here comes Douglas," said Billy. "Hello, guys," said Douglas. "Hi, Douglas," said Charlie. "Hey, guess what? Knock, knock. Who's there?" "Orange." "I'm pretty sure I heard that joke somewhere." "Oh, I guess I ran out of jokes then." "Yeah," said Billy. "You keep telling everyone jokes every single time." "Oh, and also, Douglas, there's this road vehicle who has the same black paint job and also has the number 10 as well, just like you." "Ugh, said Douglas. "I don't have time for jokes, you know." "It isn't a joke," said Charlie. "His name is Nelson, and—" "Okay, I'm going now. You're just silly, just like Billy." "Hey." It always seems like these days Charlie is always telling jokes. Every day. Just then, Douglas can see a road vehicle that's next to the line. I've never seen that road vehicle before. "Oh, hi there," said Douglas. "Hi," said Nelson. "That's strange. Wait a sec, I noticed something." "We're both painted black," said Douglas. "And you have the red lines and white lines, just like me," said Nelson. "And you have the number 10. So do you." "We are very similar to each other," said Douglas. "Except that I'm a road vehicle, and you're an engine," said Nelson. "Huh," said Douglas. "Charlie's right. Maybe that's the road vehicle he's talking about. Anyways, nice to meet you, Nelson." "Nice to meet you too, Douglas." "And also, I am Scottish. And also, I have a twin brother named Donald," said Douglas. "Does he have the number 10? "He has number 9. I am a ballast tractor." Soon, Douglas and Nelson are getting to know each other a little bit more. Douglas told him about the time when he smashed a brake van in pieces, and Nelson told Douglas about the time when he helped Thomas from an accident. He also told him about Miss Jenny, who is the owner of the Soder Construction Company. However, Douglas had to get ready for his training. "Talk to you tomorrow," said Douglas. Very strange of how a road vehicle looks similar to me. How very strange that an engine looks very similar to a road vehicle like me. Jack, Alfie, and Patrick saw Nelson, and Nelson told them about Douglas. "You're talking silly," said Patrick. "No, I'm not," said Nelson. You'll see him one day, actually tomorrow. Can't wait, said Jack and Alfie. Ugh, said Patrick. The next day, Douglas did visit Nelson one day. Whenever Douglas and Nelson see each other, they both smiled. Patrick was surprised and smiled as well. One morning, Peter, Sam, and Sir Handel was waiting for Mr. Percival, just so he could tell them what jobs they're gonna do. Mr. Percival arrived at the sheds. Peter, Sam, you're gonna pull some coaches today. Yes, sir, said Peter, Sam. What about me, sir, said Sir Handel. Do I get to pull coaches too? No, said Mr. Percival. Then what am I gonna pull? You're gonna pull some coal trucks. Coal trucks? But sir... You had to do it, Sir Handel, said Mr. Percival. But coal trucks are so dirty, and those troubles and trucks, they might bump me. Can I pull coaches? There's gotta be other coaches around the yard. Sorry, Sir Handel, but really useful engines don't complain. You can only pull coal trucks, Sir Handel. How is the engines gonna run without coal? And how is their jobs gonna be finished? Oh, that's true, but then no excuses, said Mr. Percival. Sir Handel, it's not really that bad. I mean, you pulled some troublesome trucks before, and you're always used to it. You have to ignore them. I can't, because they might bump me, which can distract me. So Peter Sam said nothing. Why does Peter Sam get to do it? Why can't he pull coal trucks? Come on, Sir Handel, said his driver. Let's get on with our work. His driver tried to move him, but Sir Handel wouldn't move. You're gonna be late. I don't want to. If I can't pull coaches, I'm staying right here. So there. Ay, 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 Sir Handel, said his driver. Come on, Sir Handel, said Mr. Percival. Pulling coal trucks is a simple thing to do. I'm not doing it. No way. Never, ever, ever. You're making this way too difficult, Sir Handel, said Rusty. But right now, I'm gonna pull you out. Never, said Sir Handel. Rusty coupled up to Sir Handel. This is so unfair, said Sir Handel. To you it is, said Rusty. Why can't Rusty pull coal trucks? He's doing his job, said Mr. Percival. But what about Peter Sam? Why can't he do it? He's pulling coaches, said Mr. Percival. Ugh, this railway is just a disgrace. Soon, Rusty was about to pull him. Are you ready? Said Mr. Percival. I'm ready, said Rusty. I'm not, said Sir Handel. 1, 2, 3, pull. Rusty pulled, and the driver tried to move him. Sir Handel began to move an inch, but Sir Handel didn't want to pull some coal trucks. Then he let out a wheeze of steam, and went all over Rusty and Mr. Percival. Mr. Percival was not pleased with Sir Handel's attitude. So you're gonna let me pull coaches, sir? Said Sir Handel. No, said Mr. Percival. You're gonna stay in the shed for a while, till you're ready to be very useful. Then Mr. Percival turned to Rusty. Rusty, can you do Sir Handel's job? Of course I will, said Rusty. I don't mind the extra work. The job always needs to be finished, though. How long do you think Sir Handel will stay in the shed? Well, that's another story. A few days later, Sir Handel was still staying in the shed right after he had misbehaved about not doing his job because he didn't want to pull coal trucks. Oh dear, said Sir Handel. How long will I stay here? Will I able to come out again? If only I haven't been so rude. Just then, Mr. Percival finally arrived. Now, Sir Handel, are you ready to come out now? Yes, sir. I would like to come out again. I now realize that jobs are very important, and I keep thinking about it every time. And you're right, we do need coal. I'm glad you finally learned that, Sir Handel, said Mr. Percival. I got a job for you. Okay, sir, said Sir Handel. What is it? You are going to shunt in the yard today, just for a while. Of course I will. Ready to be very useful. Soon Sir Handel was shunting in the yard, pushing trucks and coaches into place. Just then, Duncan, the narrow gauge engine, popped up to him. Hello, Sir Handel, said Duncan. I heard that you were in the shed because you were not doing your job. Be quiet, said Sir Handel. What do you want? I'm just saying, said Duncan. You better not get into trouble again, because otherwise, well, something bad is gonna happen to you. Nothing bad is gonna happen to me, said Sir Handel. Well, you notice that bridge right behind us, where Donald and Douglas are? Yes, said Sir Handel. There was once an engine. What engine? Let me tell you a story. A long time ago, there was this engine who used to work on the narrow gauge railway before you do. Someone told me that there was this engine who looks just like you. An engine was about to cross the bridge. Then all of a sudden, the bridge collapsed by itself. That's lame, said Sir Handel. There's no way that a bridge would just collapse for all of a sudden. I'm trying to tell a story here, said Duncan. Now, anyway, anyone did not know how the bridge collapsed. Some kind of coincidence. That's what I'm trying to say, said Sir Handel. Do you want me to finish this story or not, said Duncan. Fine. Thank you, said Duncan. Anyways, after the bridge has repaired, the engine tried to cross the bridge again. Then all of a sudden, it happened again. The engine keeps derailing every single time when trying to cross the bridge. That's just bad luck for him. It keeps happening every single time. And then it happened. What happened, said Sir Handel? Well, said Duncan. As the engine tried to cross the bridge again, he all of a sudden disappeared. That's because there is a curse on the bridge, the one right behind us. That is the worst story I ever heard. There's no such thing as a curse on a bridge. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. And be careful when you cross that bridge, Sir Handel. You don't want to disappear like that engine. There's no such thing as a curse, really. Sir Handel popped away. The next day, Sir Handel was pulling some sleigh trucks. He was crossing the bridge, and Sir Handel thought about the story Duncan told him. There's no curse on the bridge. I mean, look, I'm crossing the bridge right now. Nothing bad happened to it. He's just making that story up. Right after Sir Handel had finished his work, he was about to go home. He was going a little bit too fast. You might want to slow down, Sir Handel, said his driver. Oh, please. It's not like something could happen when I'm crossing that bridge. Then all of a sudden, the rails felt very slippery, and Sir Handel slipped. And he hit some of the rocks that were on the track, and he derailed. Bless my buffers, said Sir Handel. What was that? Looks like there were some rocks on the tracks. And looks like somebody put some oil on the rails. I wonder how that got there. Help soon arrived. Duncan brought the breakdown train, and Mr. Percival came to see if Sir Handel was alright. Are you alright, Sir Handel? Said Mr. Percival. Yes, sir, said Sir Handel. I don't know what happened. For some reason the rails are slippery. There were some rocks I saw on the tracks. Maybe Duncan's right. There was a curse on the bridge. Curse? Duncan? Mr. Percival went to talk to Duncan. Duncan, what is this about the curse on the bridge? Well, I just made up that story on the curse on the bridge, but still, sir, I don't I don't know who put those big rocks and oil on the tracks. But still, I'm sorry to tell Sir Handel that story, though. Well, you should be, said Mr. Percival. He's just making that story up. I wonder how the oil and the big rocks got there on the tracks. I guess we'll never know. That night, everyone is in the sheds sleeping. And at the yards, no one had noticed a strange engine.
What's our next plan, P.T. Boomer? Let's take over the island of Sodor, where Thomas and his friends live. Diesel 10.
Hey, boss, how do we take over the island of Sodor where Thomas and his friends live? Yeah, boss.
I don't have times for games, Splodge.
Actually, my name is Splatter. And Dodge.
Oh, whatever.
Christmas is coming soon on the island of Sodor, and all the engines are always working hard. All the engines are pulling coaches, pulling trucks. By working hard, the engines help make the island of Sodor a better place. Thomas the tank engine is puffing home. He arrived at Tim's sheds. He soon spin on the turntable. Hello, Thomas, said Percy. Hey, Percy, said Thomas. I'm very excited for Christmas to come. Are you, Percy? I am always excited, said Percy. Christmas is one of the best holidays ever. There's going to be a party on Christmas, said Thomas. It's snowing right now. Let's get some sleep. Soon, all the engines went fast asleep. The snow was falling that night. At Tim's sheds, all the engines woke up, and they found that there was snow everywhere. Look at that, said Percy. All the snow looks very magical. This is going to be the best Christmas yet. Soon as the top had arrived. Today, you'll need all your snowplows fitted, because there's lots of snow that is blocking the line. A snowplow? Really? Oh, there we go again, said James. We all needed our snowplows. Besides, without a snowplow, there will still be snow all over the tracks, and how can the engines get their jobs done? True, said Thomas. Yeah, I'm always used to wearing snowplows all the time, so, oh well. Soon all the engines were working hard, trying to get the snow off the tracks by using their snowplows. It was hard work. Even Terrence the tractor helped. The next day, it was now Christmas, and the party was about to begin. All the engines at Timmy Sheds were getting ready. "Where's Thomas?" said Percy. "You'll miss out all the fun." "Probably busy to clear the snow away," said Edward. Thomas's driver had called. He said that Thomas has run out of coal. There wasn't enough coal for Thomas at the coaling plant. "We need an engine to help him get here at the party on time." "I'll help him, sir," said Percy. "He's my best friend." "Christmas is not Christmas without Thomas the Tank Engine. He's number one." "Oh, thank goodness I got help. I don't want to miss the party today. Christmas is not Christmas without our number one friend." Thomas smiled to his best friend Percy. Percy coupled up to Clarabelle. Began pulling Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. They're gonna find another way to get to Timmy's Sheds. All the engines were waiting. "Where in the world is Thomas?" said Donald and Douglas. "I don't know," said Duck. "I'm pretty sure that he'll be here on time," said Oliver. "Look, everyone," said Toad. There was Percy and Thomas, Annie, and Clarabelle. All the engines whistled and cheered. And Toby rang his bell. "You're right on time, Thomas." "Thanks for helping me, Percy." "No problem, Thomas. Christmas is all about being helpful to others." "Merry Christmas, Percy. Merry Christmas, everyone."